The gun violence in New York City is higher than it has been in the last, I think, 14 years, if I'm not mistaken about that. Do you think prosecutors have a role in addressing the rise in gun violence during a pandemic? How do you think about this problem, Lucy?
It's a priority area for me because I have responded to so many scenes of gun violence all over Manhattan and have worked closely with moms in particular who have lost children to gun violence. So the rise should be of concern to all of us and must be a priority for the next district attorney. From the day I launched my campaign, I had a comprehensive plan out to address gun violence, and it includes developing a fast track gun court so that instead of these cases lingering around for a year while they're litigated, there would be a deep investment of resources with trauma-informed judges and attorneys and clinicians to try to understand the totality of the circumstances that led to the act of gun violence. You know, any prosecutor or detective who has handled a case of gun violence has a story or many stories where someone's shot one day and then within a few days there's a retaliatory shooting and another person is shot. And I'm sure that you have seen this yourself in your reporting, Soledad. So what we know is that the reliance on the 3-year mandatory minimum by statute in New York State is not working. That simply plucking someone off the street and sending them upstate for 3 years at 17 years old often returns them back worse off, and it doesn't stop the retaliatory shooting that's likely to follow. So we really do, is a great example of an area where we need to expand the tools in our tool chest to try to get at the root causes and conflicts of gun violence. And that means a major investment in on-the-ground community-based resources, in violence interrupters, in credible messengers, in supportive services, in educational programming, and all of the kinds of things that we know actually serve to stop retaliation rather than just contributing to the cycle.